All right, all right, all right. We live, baby. We definitely live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. You know what I'm saying? I got a nice guest on with me. You know what I'm saying? My partner come through from the UK. My UK brethren. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all all know who he is, man. He more famous than me, goddamn, and I ain't even famous at all. You know what I'm saying?
No,
My
no.
guy, heavy bag, Timboski, aka Butch Cassidy, man. All the way from across that water, man. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the show, man. You know
Hey,
what I'm
salute,
saying? We
salute
love the
OG
love.
Bang, man. You get me? One of the realest, the real deal Holyfield OG Bang. You know what I'm saying? Repping the H Town, repping Big
Absolutely.
Texas. You hear me?
Absolutely.
You get me? We've got
Absolutely.
amazing fighters, amazing athletes from over there across the pond. You know what I'm saying to you? We're here to chop up this boxing talk. Salute to all the real fans in the sport. Salute to all the H Town warriors. Salute to all the no, salute to even the haters, man. Continue hating, but just appreciate whilst you're hating.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me set something up right quick, man. We've been trying to go live for about 15 minutes. YouTube Live wouldn't let me go live for some crazy reason. Sean, what's up, baby? Empty the clip. Boy, hey man, I need you to get at me on, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram or something, man. Like follow me, man. You know what I'm saying? I got some shit I want to chop it up with you about. Hold on, let me set this up right quick. All right. So, okay, here we go. Okay, so y'all seen it in the title. Y'all seen it in the title. You know what I'm saying? First, you know what I'm saying? Y'all come on in. Welcome to the crib, man. You know what I'm saying? Wipe your feet at the door.
Come to Noah's Ark. Come to the Noah's Ark of
Yeah, man,
boxing.
come through, man.
Come.
We smoking, we whatever. You know what I'm saying? We
All right.
smoking.
First of all, Bang man, how are you, man? You get me? How are you? How is the family, everyone, man?
Oh man, everything good, man. My baby good. You know what I'm saying? My other kids good. My lady good. You know what I mean? The house intact. We all right out here, man. How about you, man?
Hey, everything is peace and blessings. My mother's alright. You get me? Thank God we're here to speak about another glorious day in the world of boxing. You understand? We've got some entertaining news. We've got multiple other multiple other ventures that we need to go down. You know what I'm saying? You've got Crawford, you got your Turkey Al-Alshikh, you got your Teofimo Lopez and his dad talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? You got Loma trying to tell Shakur Stevens to come and fight me now. You got Caleb Plant, one of the the greatest white boy in boxing today.
Talk your
My
shit. Talk
favorite,
your
my
shit.
favorite guy, man. You know what I'm saying to you? Don't They're trying to take his kindness for weakness, but they can't do that to Caleb Plant, man. You know what I'm saying to you? He's one of my favorite guys in the sport boxing today. You got Belanga and Canelo Cinnamon Alvarez. You know what I'm saying to you? We're gonna see if he's gonna sprinkle some cinnamon in September. You know
Right,
what I'm saying to you?
right, right. Hey man, so all right, so look, man, let's just address the elephant in the room first. Your boy Turkey. You know what I mean? Turkey Al-Sheikh. Um, what you feel about his response to the Canelo and Crawford fight? How do you think because first they say so first Turkey say he sent the offer, Canelo talking crazy. I'm not in it. I'm not interested in the fight no more. Canelo come back and say what he say, and then Turkey say, "Hey man, we don't need you. We moving forward." How you feel about all this? What do you think made Canelo want to all of a sudden accept any kind of offer for a Crawford fight? And what do you think made the Sheik say, "I don't want that fight anymore"?
I'm in two minds. I'm in two minds to be honest. I've been hearing bits from both sides, as in the whole boxing world. You know what I'm saying to you, guys from over. It's hard to say, man. I'm just trying to. Where is the Turkey's mind? What he want? What is his outlook for Terence Crawford? Obviously, Terence Crawford is an ambassador. You know he wants the best for Terence Crawford. You know he wants to get Terence Crawford more and more legacy whilst getting nice paydays. You know what I'm saying to you. I don't really think he gives a shit about Canelo Alvarez, even though Canelo Alvarez is a big entity in the sport. Um, some people are telling me Turkey wasn't really impressed with Terence Crawford's performance against Madrimov. And
Right.
there now, some people are saying now he might be contemplating in his back of his mind do I really want to spend this amount of money on Terence Crawford to go in there against someone like Canelo Alvarez? Would that be a monumental investment? Or I'm hearing on the other hand that he just wants to go another route, and that's not really feasible for what he's talking for. What Canelo Alvarez is talking 150 million, 200 million. You understand? So I don't know where the Turkey is with it. You know what I'm saying? We know he's got bread for day. We know his bread is long. We know his bread. Pause. His bread is very long. So, but I just don't think he wants to put it in silly places. You understand? So I don't know why he doesn't want this fight anymore. Maybe because of the outlook of respect that Canelo Alvarez was talking down to him more like. You know what I'm saying? He said the business. He said if you want to work with me, then we're doing it my way. Which does make sense does make sense in certain aspects, but then it doesn't make sense again. You know what I'm saying? Turkey, he's a more monumental guy when it comes to funds and it comes to maybe networking in the sport. But I don't know. What about you? What do you say to that, Bang, man?
Well, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm known for having the unpopular opinion. You know what I mean? But here's the thing. I feel like originally Canelo was saying, I don't want to fight Crawford, whoop-de-whoop, which I agree. I don't think Canelo gains nothing but a check from the Crawford fight. As far as because like I say, if you beat Crawford, you beat a 147 pounder. If you lose to Crawford, you lost to a 147 pounder. So all Canelo gets out of it is a check. This fight only means something to Crawford. So if we only want to have meaningful fights as fans, we want meaningful fights because we don't have access to your money as a fighter. So your money doesn't matter to us as fans. You know what I'm saying? The only people your money matters to is the people in your entourage, your family, and the people who you bless with money directly. You know what I mean? So I don't care about nobody's money. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't pay my bills. I just want to see the fight. So when it comes to Crawford, this fight means everything to Crawford. Do I want this fight for Crawford? Absolutely. Do I want this fight for Canelo? No. Matters who wins or loses. These are two different weight classes, and they weight classes apart. Canelo fought as high as 75. Bud only fought one fight at 54.
Can I ask you one question? Can I ask you one question about that, OG? So is it, in your opinion, whose era do you think it is right now? Whose era do you think it is right now? Because Crawford says it's his era. Canelo says it's his era.
I don't think it's the Canelo era no more, because not that he can't fight. I don't want nobody in the chat to think that I'm saying that Canelo can't fight or he's not a good fighter or nothing like that. He's a great fighter, all-time great. But as of right now, Canelo hasn't given us what we wanted as of lately. So for it to be his era, we're not even really talking about him no more. We only talk about the funny stuff, like the back and forth with him and Turkey. Him saying Crawford is easy work now that he's seen him. Now he's accepting the offer after Saturday. You know what I mean? I don't think it's Canelo's era no more. You know what I'm saying? Because he hasn't delivered for us as fans. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, Jair Fernandez, appreciate the love, baby. But yeah, no, that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more of a Terence Crawford thing than it is a Canelo thing as far as the era goes. You know what I'm saying? Because Canelo like really on cruise control right now. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this. Canelo said something real interesting in those little interviews he was doing after the face-off with Berlanga. They asked him about the Turki Al-Alshikh phone call. He said, yeah, he texted me yesterday or this morning. And he was saying that, whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop, but I don't like the way he talks. So when I saw Turki Sheik at the fight, and he said if Canelo wants this fight, well, he said if Canelo is smart, he'll take the offer. He seemed real like demanding. He seemed like he seemed like he don't take no for an answer. Like it'll be consequences if you don't accept my offers. Know what I'm saying? That's what it seemed like. Know what I'm saying? And then you got Canelo, who's stubborn too. Canelo, like I don't move for nobody but me when I want to move. And then you got the Sheik saying, "Hey man, I got all this money. I'm used to getting the answer yes. I'm not used to people denying me of nothing." You know what I'm saying? Because of my power, because of my reach, because of my financial situation. You know what I'm saying? So they really both kind of come off as like spoiled milk to me. You know what I'm saying? They come off as spoiled milk to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know, bro. I like how Canelo's standing up on some shit like, man, bro, you don't tell me what to do. You just got over here. I've been running this game. You know what I'm saying? Where did you come from? And then you got the Turkey saying, well, I got all the money. I get what I want. They two are the same. They two are the same. They not playing with each other. You know what I'm saying?
That's what happens. Big two egos, you know what I'm saying? They clash heads, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting. But look at this now. Obviously, you know, Big Turkey, he's pulling each and every, he's trying to pull the strings, you know what I'm saying, to come together. He's got a nice umbrella right now, Eddie Hearn. He's got Golden Oscar De La Hoya there. He's trying to mess with Bob Arum. He's got Anthony Joshua. He's got Fury. You know what I'm saying? He's had Wilder. Now the three biggest entities in the sport, you could say to a certain extent. Tank Davis doesn't want to mess with him. Canelo Alvarez said he's not fond of him. And then you got Inoue it's not really trying to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's happening there. Inoue hasn't worked with him yet, you know what I'm saying to you? So
wait. It was a situation with the Turkey with Turkey and Inoue?
Yeah, not a situation where it was negative, but he did try to get in contact with his Tekken promotions or whatnot, trying to get Inoue on a card in England somehow, you know what I'm saying to you? But it was, I think, if I'm not mistaken, allegedly, he tried to get him underneath the Anthony Joshua card, but in a way, I don't believe he's trying to be underneath Anthony Joshua, you know what I'm saying? He's the main event, he can make more money in Japan, you know what I'm saying to you? Those type of situations, but I don't know if the Turkey revisited that, but it'll be interesting to know what happened down the line with that. But I know he did try to get in contact with Inoue and his people.
Okay, I can dig that. Okay,
but it's funny though. It's funny how the big entities are not really trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's funny how Al Heyman, you know what I'm saying to you, he's messing with the Turk, but Tank and his people don't really want to parlay with the Turk. So it's funny to see what's happening there. And I'm hearing over there as well, Bang, that some Americans, obviously, they think that Turkish, it's not about boxing with him. It's about trying to just have control over everything. It's not about boxing.
Right.
I don't really believe that, because some people are saying, oh, he hasn't given us what we wanted, but to me, he's giving me what I've wanted as a fan. You know what I'm saying to you? Maybe for you, I don't know, to a certain extent, but I can understand when people say he hasn't given us the real big facts like Devin Haney, Tank Davis, Devin Haney, Shakur, or Wilder and AJ, even though that wasn't his fault. But people are saying, oh, why didn't he do that first? You know what I'm saying to you? But you can go, it's neither nor there or here, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, man, I don't know. I really believe that. Okay, so look, I can see it from that angle. As far as like Sheik, it's really kind of disrespectful. You come over here throwing your money around as if we don't know what we're doing. See, what these American promoters understand when it comes to that, the money that you're trying to spread around, you're not gonna get that back, because you kind of overpaying these fighters. I don't believe in overpaying a fighter. I believe that these fighters should get whatever they feel like they deserve because they risk their lives. But when it comes to these promoters, it's like, shit, we in the business of making money. You printing money. So it's really kind of like a slap in our face for you to come over here thinking you can just snatch all our fighters and really kind of like try to monopolize the game. So I'm not really trying to do no business with you because you think you finna run me out of business. So and I understand that too, but I also understand Turkey. Like, bro, if his main goal is to just give the people, the fights that we asking for, then I'm with that as well. I'm with that as well. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel both parties, because if it was me and somebody came to my city and like, let's just say I'm the man in my city. The streets love me. The white people love me. No matter what I do, maybe I'm just a podcaster. Maybe I'm a street guy that show love to the community. Maybe I'm that. And then you got this out of town, not out of towner, but out of countrymen, out of our country, come over here to my city and start, like, moving my people out the way, trying to buy out all my people, trying to buy me out of business and like take over my town. You might come with too many changes that my people can't adapt to. Like I don't know, man. I believe I understand both parties.
Yeah,
I understand, because Turkey kind of come off as aggressive, bro. Like when, and I felt like that before Saturday with the Crawford fight, before he said Canelo need to take that offer. I felt like that because he just got this look, this demeanor to him.
What do you expect though, Bang? When we're dealing with these type of powerful people, they have to be assertive. They have to be dominant. You know what I'm saying to you? They have to push their weight around. Even though Turkey looks peaceful and he looks, you know what I'm saying, he ain't really that type of flashy guy. You know what I'm saying?
Man, he look crazy to me, bro. He don't look like a peaceful person to me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I read body language well, bro. That boy look like if you tell him no, you are in trouble. Like it's a take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying?
That's the sport, and that's why I think he wanted to come into the sport, inserting his dominance straight away. You know what I'm saying? Letting people know that I'm the money man now. I can make the real moves, I can move the needle now in the sport, making people want to come over to me. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if you don't get the first two big entities, you know what I'm saying, the first two big pieces of the jigsaw first, you have to go and get the little pieces. You know what I'm saying to you? You have to go and get you have to start creating your own little islands and that. You have to start, because he's been built. The Turkey's been building rapport. He's been networking with all the boxers. We already saw that famous picture with all the fighters in it, with all the legends from different type of sports. You know what I'm saying? He was in there. Everyone was in that picture. You know what I'm saying to you? That's a historical picture right there.
Right.
So like I said, Turkey's a smart man, and he's got smart people that are smarter than him when it comes to the sport boxing behind him. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does later on down the line. I'm happy that he came out and said that he's willing to work with the Virgil Ortizes, the Boots Ennises, the Shakur Stevenses, the Devin Haneys of the world. You know what I'm saying to you? So I'm looking forward to see what he does later on down the line. Even though he might not be giving us what we want to a certain extent, but he's trying. You know, God loves a trial, man. You know what I'm saying? God loves a trial. So yeah, man.
Yeah, I like what he doing. Hey, baby. I like what he doing, bro. From a fan's perspective, from a fan's perspective, I respect what he doing as far as bringing us what we asking for. You know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing but respect that. Hand me that extra right there, baby, please. It's a lighter in there too. Appreciate you. Yeah, man, I like what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as from a fan's perspective, but I don't know how the fighters actually feel about him. I don't know how those conversations are going. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like I say, it just kind of sounds like it's I'm giving you an offer you can't refuse. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think about him? What do you think about him being inducted into the Nevada Hall of Fame already? What do you think about that?
That's another thing. It's kind of
I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that.
That's the thing, bro. I don't have a problem with none of it, but I can see where the disgruntlement might come from American promoters, bro. You only do one event out here. They already inducting you into the Hall of Fame, even though he kind of gave us more in the past. Well, this card right here kind of gave us more on one card than a lot of these promoters did in this year, like with this year alone. Even though every fight was a good fight on paper, but maybe some people thought like the David Morrell fight was lackluster a little bit. The Andy Cruz went out there, he did his thing, but it was kind of lackluster. Like they might feel a certain type of way as far as the entertainment side of it, because we got what we wanted out out of the Big Baby and Bacoli fight. We got what we wanted out of the well, I ain't gonna lie, Big Baby and Bacoli might have been like the most electrifying fight on that card. You know what I'm saying? I think that the Venezuela versus Pitbull was super one-sided. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Pitbull won no more than one round, and that might have been the first round, if that. I got to go back and watch it. But I know Venezuela put on a scientific master. He took him to science class. You know what I'm saying? Technology school. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you got the Crawford fight. It wasn't really like a fight of the night type of thing. It was a beautiful fight. It was a good fight, but was it what the fans was looking for?
You think Crawford lost, man?
No. I went back and rewatched it. I originally felt like Crawford lost that fight. Man, you talked about that, but I went back and rewatched it. You know what I'm saying? I did a video on it. If I say something wrong online, I'm gonna come back online and correct myself. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of these boxing channels don't do that at all. They'll talk they shit, and then once the shit that they talking comes out to be false or they misjudge something, they move on to the next topic. They don't go back and retract their statements. You know what I'm saying? I don't come from that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we ain't cut from that cloth, man. You get me? We retract statements, and there's nothing wrong with being wrong, and there's nothing wrong with taking accountability in the sport. There's nothing wrong with someone disagreeing with your opinion. You don't have to be a whole ass bitch ass nigga because you disagree with my point, and I believe that this guy's gonna win, and you believe that that guy's gonna win. There's nothing wrong with that. You understand? If you have your favorite fighters, that's fine. Some people don't have favorite fighters. Some people just have a favoritism towards the sport. There's nothing wrong with that. No problems whatsoever. You get me? If you was wrong or you wanna make a change in your statement, because you're allowed to change your mind in the sport. Some fans forget that, or some, you know what I'm saying, some fickle fans forget that, or they jump out the window. You're not allowed to change your mind in certain things. You get me? But you know, we live to make mistakes, learn and move on.
Right. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? But and I appreciate you too. You know what I'm saying? Spec my nigga empty the clip, man. Shout out to you, my guy, for real.
Empty the clip.
Yeah, for real. That card delivered, and it came with a few surprises, and I like that. That's why the fights have to be made.
That's how the fights have to happen.
They have to be made, bro. I don't think Jared Anderson should go nowhere and hide. I think he still got action. You know what I'm saying? I don't think everybody's that big and that strong at heavyweight. Some of the top guys are. The Zangs, the Dubois, the Joshuas, the Usyk, all them people. Some of those guys.
I don't have him being any of those guys.
Say it again.
I don't have him being any of those guys right now. None of those guys.
Not right now. Not right now. But his capabilities.
Oh yeah.
If he can just polish and take it serious and really like go from having talent to mixing true skills and discipline with that talent, that natural talent that he got, he can be unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? Once he learned that he's too small for the bigger guys, he's gonna have to understand I can't stand in front of him all night. I gotta box, I gotta move, I gotta box, I gotta move, I gotta get in, I gotta get out. You know what I'm saying? And he'll be okay.
He has to use his leg. He has to use his legs and his IQ. He needs to get that in check. You know what I'm saying to you? Now he's got one fight underneath Sugar Hill. Hopefully he can. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Hill can. You know, just mold those or tweak those certain defensive lapses, because he does lose concentration.
Right.
He's not using. He doesn't want to use his gifted physical abilities when he should be using them. You know what I'm saying to you? He wants to go in there and bang with the guy that's twice your size. You know what I'm saying? Didn't really have it. That wasn't the right game. He wasn't listening. Also, you know what I'm saying? He was getting decent instructions, but he wasn't taking them. He wasn't soaking with it. You know what I'm saying to you? That's why I said you have to be coachable and you have to know how to just take instructions very well. Obviously, in that type of magnitude of a fight. You understand?
Right. Now that's a fact. And
it's like what happened. It's like I said. This reminds me. This is a perfect analogy of what happened to Daniel Dubois. You know what I'm saying to you? He got beat by Joe Joyce. You understand? I can't remember if he was the favorite. I can't remember. I don't think he was, but I can't remember. But he took that knockout loss. You know what I'm saying? They said he quit oh yeah, he quit after he broke his eye. Okay, cool. He quit. Then look at him now. He came back on a steamroll. Or Hrgovic, Gerald Miller.
Right.
Now he dispatched. Yeah, he dispatched of. He's dispatched of Lorena, the South African guy. Dispatched of Lorena. Then he got rid of Gerald Miller. Then he got rid of Hrgovic. Now we're getting AJ. You know what I'm saying to you? Now we're gonna get AJ, big Wembley fight, 100,000 stadium. Big 100,000 seat stadium fight. You understand? Dubois earned his shot there. Oh yeah. Let me not forget that loss to Usyk as well. He downloaded and he learned from that defeat. You understand? He learned from that defeat. So we'll see what happens later on down the line when it comes to someone like Daniel Dubois. That's what Jared Anderson needs to go through. Now he took his loss to Bakoli. Maybe he can revisit that later on down the line somewhere. Now we give him a I don't know. Who can we line up for Jared Anderson next?
I'll watch Andy Ruiz fight. I'll watch Andy Ruiz fight.
No, Andy Ruiz broke his hand, man. He done for a while.
That's a 2-month recovery. He can fight like at least toward the middle of next year. Let Jared Anderson regain his faculties, bounce back, and we can get that fight around this time next year, maybe a little bit sooner. Now, I mean, it just depends on how long it take on to bounce back. Mark Calvin, I like that fight too. I even like F.A. Ajagba against Bakoli.
Yeah, Bakoli. That's what I'm saying to you. Let's make that fight. But we saw Michael Hunter enter the ring. We want that rematch with Michael Hunter. We're gonna knock him out. We're gonna punch his head all over the place. You understand? I find it funny how he found himself in the ring again. Martin Bakoli will be the world heavyweight champion. He'll bring that belt back to Congo, Africa, make the people proud. You understand?
Nah, for real. I
want to see Bakoli, Dubois. I want to see multiple. Come on, man. I want to see multiple. The heavyweight divisions. I can give you 20 fights. I can give you 15 fights in the heavyweight division.
They say the heavyweight division is dead. I just think it's not. I think it's not. I just think it's not observed as much.
No, listen.
You know
no division.
Hey, Bang, right now, bro.
Bang and the people in the community. No division is dead. We just don't know certain fighters. Well, some people don't know certain fighters. I know majority of them. Bang will know majority of the fighters in certain divisions. You understand? They just don't have big names. They need to fight each other. Look at the guy that knocked out Ashton Sylvie, for example. Lucas, Baddy, you know what I'm saying?
Baddy.
Baddy. You know what I'm saying? He's now a player in the division, whether we like it or not. When I say a player, he's not a major player, but I would like to see him in another fight. He was losing that fight, but he's got the equalizer. He's got knockout punch power. You understand what I'm saying to you? He can change the fight in a matter of seconds, like multiple other guys. Like I say, Bang, maybe you're not a fan of this fight, but Berlanga and Canelo Alvarez, we understand he should dispatch of Berlanga, but Berlanga's got knockout punch power, whether we like it or not. You understand? Right. So if he goes in there and clips Canelo,
I mean, hey man, we got a broke bank. If he go out there and clip Canelo, we got a broke bank. You know what I mean? But Berlanga seemed brave in front of Fat Joe and in front of this American crowd.
Of course, terror squad behind him, man. You heard what he said. I got crack. I got crack behind me. I got Chef G. I got everyone behind me. Yeah.
The only thing.
Come on, man. You saw what he's doing, man.
Look.
Have you seen Canelo Alvarez this animated? Have you seen him this animated? He was there doing the funny gestures, all that shit.
Bro, he came out dressed like a cholo, like a vato, like a homeboy. You know what I'm saying? He came out there with his little open shirt. You know what I'm saying?
He came out like he make it cool to Chapo. Yo, Chapo, put the brakes in the car, man.
This the thing. He know Berlanga coming with that Puerto Rican squad, so he gonna go back and get his little cartel on, boys. Hey, man, you know the Mexicans and the Puerto Ricans don't get along, man. You know what I'm saying? So he went and got his street team. They came with their street teams this time. You know what I'm saying?
Boy. Yeah,
Hey,
boy.
man. Hey, man, but look. I'm voting for Canelo in this fight. I don't think Berlanga, I don't think his power is exactly what we thought it was when he was getting them first round knockouts. He did a lot of struggling after the competition started to step up, biting people on the neck. We forget about that part, you know what I mean? So, because he get frustrated. So he looked tough with his people behind him, but they can't fight for him. Come fight night, I believe that Berlanga is going to be so overwhelmed and so inexperienced that he might go out there. He might try to get lucky from time to time, but once he feel that power and all that Clint Butterall coming behind them punches, bro, he might be it might be good riddance for Berlanga, bro. Like, he talking that shit too. He's selling the fight. Am I gonna watch did I want this fight? No, sir. Am I gonna watch it? Absolutely. Because I know that we're in for a bunch of power being thrown on both sides. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see if Canelo.
I got another one. I got another one for you about your favorite fighter, Canelo Alvarez, man. What do you think? There was an interview of him that came out earlier this week that I think it was in Spanish. Yeah, I think it was in Spanish, but they translated it or whatnot. That he said that he didn't want to knock out Munguia. He didn't want to knock him out. He chose for it to go 12 rounds, or he wanted to display. He wanted him and Munguia to display his skills. He took it easy on. Not that he said he took it easy, but he didn't want to inflict damage on Munguia. He said that he didn't want to knock him out. He wanted it to go 12 rounds, so him and Munguia could display their skills.
Right.
He's got respect for Munguia. That's what he said.
Right.
But for Berlanga, he said he's going to inflict pain for about 8 to 9 rounds. He's going to inflict damage and pain on Berlanga. I found that very interesting that he took it. He said he took it. I had an idea that he was carrying Munguia to a certain extent, or maybe it was me that I was giving Munguia a bit too much credit. You understand? So I found that interesting that he said that.
Yeah. I don't find it interesting that he said that. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of seen that. You know what I'm saying? He picked them properly. You know what I'm saying? He picked a real backyard Mexican that was pretty green on that stage, as far as in that, like, as far as a fight of that magnitude. Munguia came out there and he didn't let the moment get to him. That's what I did respect about Munguia. He didn't let that moment get to him. You know what I'm saying? He fought a good fight against. This is what I really liked about that fight. Munguia put Canelo in a fight in spots. And we seen that Canelo is still willing to fight in spots, because for years he got away from that. So and that's what I felt like he was gonna avoid slick boxers and people like the David Benavidez who's gonna be like ready and willing to put him in fights in certain spots. You know what I'm saying? Benavidez come to fight. He'll try to box with you from time to time, but his thing is, man, I'm ready to get in the fight because I know your hands speed ain't fucking with mine. Maybe your one punches is, but my combos, they coming like I'm on some Gary Russell shit with the speed. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
What beats speed though?
Salute to you, my guy. For real. Appreciate the donation.
Well, like I was saying, Bang, man. What beats speed? We all know what beats speed, man.
Timing beats speed. You're right. But see, that's the thing. Boxing beats brawlers. Timing beats speed. Precision beats power. Timing and precision beats power. You know what I'm saying? Good defense beats power. Absolutely. But sometimes, I mean, boxers beat the brawlers. I wouldn't call Benavidez a brawler, but Caleb Plant is a pure boxer, and we've seen the pure boxer lose. We've seen that rule doesn't always apply to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people are just special in their own right. It's a lot of boxers that Pitbull can beat, even though he lost to this Valenzuela. It's still good boxers out there that might get knocked out by Pitbull. It's still good boxers out there that'll get stopped and dropped by Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the rule doesn't apply all the time with everybody. So I do understand, but I do understand what you're saying. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I think Canelo gonna be too much. I think the presence of Canelo, if listen to me, I'm saying it on my live right now. If Berlanga is not scared of Canelo, if the presence of Canelo in the ring being across from him doesn't get to him, if the crowd doesn't get to him, if the moment doesn't get to him, if he can zoom in on Canelo, he could either get lucky and at least drop Canelo, or he can give Canelo a good fight in a loss. He could lose in a beautiful fashion. Nah, man, but the only way that Berlanga beats Canelo is if Canelo can't tolerate his punch. And we've seen Canelo tolerate a lot of people's punches. But the thing is, he could be a little punchy now. He got punched by Munguia. He got punched by fucking Triple G in 3 fights. He got punched by Kovalev, but Kovalev was kind of like pity patting.
No, Kovalev was whacking him up with that jack. You saw what Kovalev was doing.
No credit for that fight, bro. You know how I feel about that fight, bro. We've been talking about that fight for years.
Canelo Alvarez is 5'7" and a bit, bang, man. He's not even meant to be at that weight for starters, man. No. That whatever that was touching up Canelo. You see.
Come on, bro. That ain't the crusher. Come on, bro. Listen, let's have this conversation. Right now, because you know how I feel about this fight. I want to have this conversation for my audience. So
Bebo beat the shit out of him as well, man. Bebo beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, B-ball, but B-ball is not the strongest puncher, though. I'm talking about. No. Don't get me wrong. He got enough.
His forehead was discolored forehead.
Hey, look. And B-ball beat the English out of him. Canelo was talking good English until the post-fight press conference at the table, and Canelo needed a translator. He couldn't even speak English no more. Hey, but look. I say, look, just do boxing. Say Kovalev looked like he was pulling his punches against Canelo. I remember Badu Jack said that fight looked fixed. Bro, listen to me. Listen. Kovalev said that was a bullshit fight. He said it himself. Here's the thing. So Kovalev said, you already know. We had this conversation a few times. But this for the crowd, right? This for the crowd right here. Kovalev told the world, if I lose to Anthony Yard, I'm gonna retire. Now y'all know I fuck with Anthony Yard. That's fine, man.
He just came out from a fight, man. His brain was discombobulated.
No. He had time with the Kovalev versus.
He just had a tough, mad fight. One of the epic fights ever. His brain wasn't, it wasn't functioning properly.
All right.
When he heard the Canelo payday, he woke up like this.
No. Yeah, he did. But this is the thing. He said, if I lose to Anthony Yard, I'm going to retire. When I saw Anthony Yard get out there with Kovalev, I saw Kovalev like 3 or 4 punches away from retirement. That boy almost got murdered out there. But he's a veteran. And that second gear kicked in, that veteran gear, and Anthony Yard, with him being inexperienced and too muscular, he got tired, he gassed out, he punched himself out. And Kovalev, his veteran gear kicked in. That second gear, you know what I'm saying? As a veteran, it kicked in, and I respect him for that. I bet Kovalev wasn't even in his locker room and took a shower yet before he got the call from Canelo and say, hey man, let's fight in 2 weeks. Hey man, get the shit together. We fighting in 2 weeks, god damn it. Hey man, that nigga came in the ring. Bro, that nigga came in the ring against Canelo 3 days after he almost got retired by Anthony Yard. Look. I asked the crowd. Everybody in the chat. I love y'all. We love the love. Listen to me. Do y'all believe that Canelo Alvarez would have fought Anthony Yard if he stopped Kovalev? Do y'all think that we would have seen Canelo Alvarez light heavyweight debut against the Anthony Yard that crushed the crusher? Anybody in the crowd? I just need a couple people.
He would have fought Anthony Yard in England, man. Wembley Stadium, 100,000, man. And Mr. Simon, Kovalev was not drunk when he was in the ring against Canelo.
Yes, he was.
Kovalev was not drunk. He was trying to be a Russian predator in there. He was fighting for Russia, man. He was fighting. Listen, he got the bag. He done his best in there. He took Canelo Alvarez to. Come on, man. That was the crusher. Fought Andre Ward twice. Come on, man.
Hey, man, bro, listen, bro. That fight wasn't happening. Excuse me. That fight wasn't happening, man. I'm telling you, dog. It's a look. Canelo ran from Andre Ward, and Andre Ward wasn't no vicious puncher. So you got a short, compact, slick, fast, power punching Anthony Yard with footwork and all this shit, good defense, with all this shit, and you think Canelo was gonna get out there with him? At 175, Kovalev won that fight, but the nigga damn near had to get packed out the ring because he was exhausted. He was beat up.
Like Canelo Alvarez said in his recent interview, he said, "Pay him. Crawford is easy fight. Benavidez easy fight. He'll fight him tomorrow. Just pay him the money and he'll fight." You get me? I had him fight Anthony Yard. You get me? Getting a great deal from Frank Warren to come fight in Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, 60,000, or you can go to Wembley Stadium, 100,000. Big fucking fight over here in London. Big fight.
Right.
If Anthony Yard got the job done, he would have had that belt. And Canelo Alvarez, you know what he likes to do? He likes to go for guys with the belts, with the jewelry.
No, he don't.
No,
he don't. He like to pick up belts out the streets and go for the lightest, the person who he think is the lightest work with the belt. He went after B-Ball. Because he felt like B-Ball wasn't strong enough for him. That's why he ain't fight a fucking better be.
No. Come on, man. We listen. We work smarter. Not harder. We work smarter, not harder, man. Come on, man.
Hey man. You know we gotta get on this and talk our. We gotta talk our noise, man. Hey,
man, I got one for you. I got one for you. I got an interesting one for you, and the people in the community. What do you think of the Danny Garcia and Lara fight? That's a tough, interesting fight for me.
Danny Garcia and Lara?
Yes.
All right, so here's what I believe. And I see everybody in the chat, man. Hey, man, y'all hit the like, hit the subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to telethon, telephone, tell a tattletale. You know what I mean? Tell a tale. You know what I mean? Y'all get everybody up here, man. Come help me raise awareness to this fast-growing channel, man.
Yeah, man. Hit the like button, subscribe.
What you ask me? Yeah, like and subscribe, man. For real, get them likes up.
It's the ESPN of boxing. You understand?
Nah, for real. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, so you asked me what do I think about Danny Garcia and Erislandy Lara?
Yeah.
On paper, I got Lara. Lara is a better fighter, like a better boxer than Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia, he's strong, bro. He's strong. Is Erislandy too old for Danny Garcia? Is Danny Garcia too old for Erislandy Lara? Because Erislandy Lara still got good lateral movement, but he don't use his legs like he used to. You know what I'm saying? Like I think the first fight where I seen him start to settle down and fight more in the pocket and in front of his opponent was against Jared Hurd. And that was the wrong time to start changing your style. Maybe he had an injury. Maybe he don't feel as mobile as he used to. You know what I'm saying? We never know. But I thought that was a terrible style for him to do with Swift Hurd. You know what I'm saying? So for him to fight Danny Garcia got that. He a good counter puncher. If you punch him, he'll punch you back harder. I got to get my lick back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna get to speaking of Jared Hurd. He's got a fight coming up also against Jason Banana Rosario. I'm gonna ask you about that one also.
Where they fighting at 160 or 154?
160. I think it's 160. No. I think it's 160. They're fighting, but it's on Pro Box.
I think I remember her moving up to 60. If I ain't mistaken, I ain't seen him fight in a minute, but I think they were saying something about his next fight supposed to be at 60.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but no, going back to your point with Lara. You know what I'm saying to you? You didn't really like the strategy and style that he took in that Hurd fight.
I didn't.
I believe that he aged to. I don't know why he wanted to engage with Hurd like that. Maybe he thought he would have been the better counter puncher, even though he was the better counter puncher. Hurd just a big lump. You know what I'm saying to you? He was coming with vicious uppercuts. The work on the inside was magnificent. You know what I'm saying to you? He outworked Lara. He dropped him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying to you? So.
Right. Yeah, he did his thing. He did his thing.
I'm even hearing. Listen to this also, Bang. I'm even hearing things like, if Lara gets past Danny Garcia, I'll give you a guess what they're saying.
Put him in there with Crawford.
No.
60. They 60. Okay. What you think they saying?
No, they're saying put him in there for the third him and Canelo Alvarez rematch.
Who, Lara?
Yeah.
Canelo. You know what though? Let's just say they start saying that, and Canelo like really listening to that. I think Canelo would take that fight on the strength of Erislandy don't move like he used to. I think he'll take that fight because he feel like Erislandy will stand in front of him a little more. And that body, you know what I'm saying? Canelo did good body work on Lara in that fight. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, I think that's why they gave him the nod. Because in my opinion, I think Lara fought beautifully against him. You know what I'm saying? But Canelo was smart. He was very smart. He said, man, this nigga moving too much. Let me start going underneath, going to the midsection. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that, but I just think I don't think nobody would clamorize for that fight, but nobody's clamorizing for none of the fights that Canelo been picking lately. So if they start saying that shit enough, it might happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see it again. Will I watch it? I'll watch it, but I don't want to see it again. You know what I'm saying?
You're not paying $80, man. You ain't paying $80.
It's definitely not no $80. I might go to a bar and watch. Nah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it at home because look, I gotta do a watch party. I be having people pulling up to the crib. They pull up, they come watch the fight with me. We smoke.
Barbecue chicken, man.
Yeah. Nah, we gonna eat barbecue. We gonna do all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So we drinking. This is my right here.
Hey, back OG Bang. Mr. Simon, we want the link. Mr. Simon, Mr. Jonathan Simon is.
Oh, yeah. Nah. Hey, look, just give us a second. I was trying to give me a quick little show in with my guy right quick. We tried to go live on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? But for some reason it wouldn't go through, so I did the stream, y'all. But you know what? Y'all hit that like and subscribe. I'm finna drop the link.
OG Bank, man. There's multiple other topics that we can spread around. You get me? I want to get to. I'm looking forward to the Teofimo Lopez and Brian Norman Jr. fight. They questioned Teofimo Lopez after the Crawford fight. They was questioning him a bits of his dad. His dad was just chatting a whole lot of shit on top of it. You know what I'm saying? But Teo said that he wasn't ducking Brian Norman Jr. He's waiting for Brian Norman Jr. to get elevated to the actual champion in the WBO, so he can go up there and challenge him maybe somewhere in the full time. You know what I'm saying to you?
Right.
Maybe sometime early next year. We're gonna look forward to that Brian Norman Jr. fight. And the only reason is because he doesn't want to fight in New York no more. He wants to fight in LA now.
Right. So here's the thing about Brian Norman Jr. and Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez don't want no smoke. They say he ignoring them. They say he catching ghosts. This is like some new news. He had been, Brian Norman daddy said that he'd been like trying to get that fight for his son, and Teofimo kind of caught ghost. But then I think something solid came through. Pause. I think something like concrete was kind of offered to Tio, and they say he turned the shit down, thinking that he deserved a Crawford fight. Why do you deserve a Crawford fight? You only look good once at 140. You think you finna go up to 47 and shine?
No, he does deserve a Crawford.
Hold on. Do you think you worth enough money for Crawford to try to shake off all that weight and struggle to get down to even a catch weight? He said at the first grand arrivals for the Madrimal fight that it was difficult for him to make 140. Not difficult, but it wasn't as easy as he thought it would be. He said it still wasn't easy to make 54. So you think he finna scoot down to 50, 47, anything like that? Come on, T.O., you just talking. You just talking, bro.
No, we'll see if he's just talking. If he gets to listen,
he just talking.
He's stalking Crawford. So what he needs to do is continue to keep stalking Crawford.
Yeah, but that ain't gonna do nothing to raise up your worth. Because here's the thing, bro. I don't think that T.O. stands a chance against Crawford. I don't even think T.O. can beat Brian Norman Jr. at 147 pounds. You ain't never been up there. It's a little different up there. You know what I'm saying? I just seen the little clips. My people, Rambo Red, he sent me the video of Jose Benavidez Sr. talking about how El Rayo damn near made T.O. quitting training and sparring. That's El Rayo. So you think you finna get out there at 47 with a Brian Norman Jr., bro? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I bet he ain't gonna call boots out. I bet T.O. ain't gonna call out no boots.
Of course not, because I don't believe that he feels that's a big fight. These guys are looking for big fights, in my opinion.
Bro, that's a big listen, bro. Listen, this is what I do understand. With the attention that Boots is getting right now, bro, they better be trying to start. They better try to fight that boy, because they gonna. Steven Espinosa, when they were still on Showtime, Steven Espinosa came out on camera and said, "Bro, every fight that we've gotten for Boots, we've had to overpay their opponent. We had to overpay his opponents, all of them, for the level that Boots was at, and his name, the weight that his name holds. They had to overpay all of his opponents, bro. So T.O. gonna get what he want for a Boots fight as long as he ain't asking for no 50, 60, 30. Like, bro, you're not even making that on your own, bro."
So him and his dad offered 20 mil to fight Haney. How much do you want to fight Boots?
You say they offered? They
spoke about 20 million with Haney, him and his dad. So what do you think?
Is that what they said they wanted, or that was what they was offered?
That's what they wanted. Teofimo Lopez's dad. Teofimo Lopez's dad confronted Bill Haney right there. Oh, 20 million.
I remember 2 million. I remember 2 million. I remember 2 million about a year ago. They said that they'll take the Haney fight for 2 million. I remember Bill asked Teofimo Sr. You know what I'm saying? If he'll do it for 2 million. He was like, "Yeah, we can do it for 2 million. We'll do it for 2 million." You think you finna get 20 for? You don't want to fight, bro. You don't want to fight, bro. You're not making 20 million on your own, bro. Your live gates ain't doing 20 million. You fighting on ESPN, so you ain't getting no pay-per-view revenue.
Turkey bag, man. You want the turkey bag, man. Turk, big Turk bag.
Turkey not giving him no 20 million for that fight, bro, because you're not gonna gross that. I mean, I am Turkey. I am printing money over here. This is all money. We printing. We printing money over here, but we not in the business of putting it in a barrel, dousing gasoline on it, and setting it on fire. We not in the business of throwing away no bread, bro. It still gotta make sense. Know what I'm saying? It still gotta make sense. 2 cents. What's up, baby? Say Bill Haney was tracking T.O. Sr. down at every liquor store on the block.
He was onto his helmet. He was on his helmet. Man.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I just
Nah, we don't even see Bill Haney no more. We don't hear from him. You know, he just went underneath a rock somewhere.
he have been missing, bro. I ain't seen you. It's time to start. It's time to start. It's time to start like showing your face again because this is what I believe. Even on a comeback fight, I believe that Devin Haney will beat Subriel Matias right now. I felt like that before he fought Ryan because this is just what I peeped when it came to Subriel Matias. That true enough, that boy got a body in the ring. True enough, he got dog in him, and I'm a believer. I vote for Matias, but I don't think Matias is creative enough to beat a Devin Haney. I don't think that Matias will be able to deal with Devin's range. Like I don't think Matias got a fast enough left hook to come over Devin's jab, like Ryan did. Know what I'm saying? I don't believe he got those tools.
So you want that?
I believe. My bad. I believe that Matias, you have to give him something to hit, or the game plan goes out the window because he's not a game plan fighter. I never seen Matias go out there with a real strategy. Besides, like maybe I'm a stand here, let him get his shit off, and I'm a wham down to the body. Know what I'm saying? That's what I believe that his only game plan is the slowest opponent down. But once you don't stand there for him to do all that, bro, we just seen what happened in his last fight. He's not creative enough. I'm not saying that he can't fight or he was never that good. He's great at what he does. But I think a solid, pure boxer with a real game plan that can stick to a game plan, like how Valenzuela did against Pitbull, I think Matias loses. You know what I'm saying?
So I was asking, do you want that to be Devin Haney's next fight for him to come back?
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it being Valenzuela. Bro, listen, bro. This is one thing we got to remember about a Devin Haney, whether we like him and his daddy or not. He didn't get here for nothing. We seen Devin Haney get punched a couple times, but we also seen Mike Tyson get punched a couple times. We seen I'm not comparing him to these guys. I'm just saying our favorite legendary fighters felt them gloves before across their face. You feel me? So everybody gets hit. I'm going out there with people that are professional punchers, not just professional fighters. These niggas are professional punchers. Know what I'm saying? So yeah, I might have got hit and rocked a couple times, but I've never been knocked out. Now I do feel that Ryan stopped him a couple of times in that fight. Toward the end of that fight, I do believe that Ryan stopped him.
Ryan was off drugs anyway, man. Fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Know what I'm saying? But Devin showed heart. He showed heart and he kept going. I don't think his chin is that suspect. I ain't seen him go to sleep yet. You feel me? I think his heart is intact. I think if he had like better game, like plan B's coming out of his corner, as far as like giving him proper instructions when he's in trouble, I think if he had that in his corner, I think Devin is disciplined enough to beat most of 140, if not everybody, just on paper, because he can really fight, bro. The nigga can actually fight. We keep forgetting about how good Devin actually is just because of what happened last time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Bolo, whoa, now. My guy, y'all go follow my man Bolo channel, man. Pad work. You know what I'm saying? He growing too. Oh, you know what I'm saying? He getting there, man. Y'all go check out my guy Bolo, man. That's family right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I think Devin would be very successful against a Matias, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like
it's a dangerous fight to come back to your first fight. Who knows where Matias will be around that point anyway, man? Because I know he's gonna have I believe he's gonna have a fight before Devin Haney gets back into the ring. So,
which is cool. I want to see it all. I think on paper, Devin Haney is good enough. He's good enough. I think
that's a dangerous fight, man. After you took a beating like that, you want to come back into the ring against a power puncher like Matias. Even though,
Man, I had
like you
enough
said,
risk. I mean, okay, so look, let's just say let's get him a tune up. He deserves a tune up. This is what a lot of people get fucked up about this boxing shit. Charlo coming off the couch after 2 years, getting in there with Canelo, he shouldn't have done that. He didn't have no real momentum up under him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's gonna do that. He's taking out money, man.
Yeah, you feel me? Andy Ruiz coming off the couch for 2 years. I ain't saying he shouldn't have fought Big Baby Miller, but I think he should have fought something a little bit lighter. You've been gone for 2 years. Devin, you probably won't come back until after it's been a whole year. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, these guys deserve a light touch just to get back and see if my eyes are still sharp, see how I feel. Am I shell shocked from these punches that I took in my last fight? Am I still acclimated to the bright lights and the moment? You know what I'm saying? These fighters really deserve a light touch because they've been kicking ass for so long. So if I come back off of a layout, bro, let me get a light touch in. I'm gonna give y'all the fights y'all want to see. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna give me y'all understand. I'm gonna give you what you want, but just hold up. Just be patient with me. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I still got it. We respect the bravery. We respect all of that. But as a fighter and as a handler, I'm gonna tell my fighter, hey man, hold on, man. Let's get you, because I've been seeing you around the house. I've been seeing you in the gym. I've been seeing how you've been living. I don't think one training camp will get you back to that top level right now. Hold up for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see what you're looking like after this fight. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I get that. Maybe not
I think you should come back and fight a Sandor Martin. That's what I'm saying to you.
His mandatory. I like that fight, bro. Like, why not? Sandor Martin gave, I think he really beat Teofimo Lopez. Know what I'm saying? So hey man, that boy went out there and struggled. Teofimo struggled with that man. So that and he was Devin's mandatory. So fuck it. You know what I mean? It's still a good fight. Ain't nobody want to pay for it, like as far as the networks and shit. But I'm not mad at that fight on paper. I'm not mad at that fight for Devin to come back and have that fight. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So, you know.
You got Virgil Ortiz, and I like the way how you covered that Devin Haney. I like the way how you covered that Devin Haney situation there with him coming back. You know what I'm saying to you, and don't throw these fans underneath the bus. You know what I'm saying to you, even though like I said, the greats have all been dropped, the greats have all been defeated. Apart from only a certain amount of people, you got your Joe Calzaghes, you got your Rocky Marcianos, you got your Floyds that retired undefeated. Yeah, that's a small margin. That's an exception to the rule, guys. You know what I'm saying to you? Right. Everyone has taken defeats to the best. That's what happens when you fight the best or elite competition. Even though Ryan Garcia was juiced to the gills, we do understand that, you know, Devin Haney is an elite fighter, former undisputed champion. Even though you want to say he won the belts off of one guy, that's not the fact of the matter. The fact of the matter is he's still gonna go down in the Hall of Fame as one of the youngest undisputed champions ever. So it is what it is.
Facts.
I wanted to speak on the Virgil Ortiz, Bohanchuk. What do you think about that, man?
Yeah, the Bohanchuk against Virgil. Do you think that fight is too soon for Virgil?
No.
Like when I say too soon, when I say too soon, I'm talking about the way he was coming off of. Excuse me, just like what it was like maybe a year ago. He was coming off off his deathbed, trying to make weight at 47. You know what I'm saying? Now, he didn't have 2 fights at 54, but he still ain't fought at 54. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you know what I'm saying? He came in a little bit heavier than 54. You know what I'm saying? But if he fight Bohanchuk is for a belt, he's going to have to make weight. You know what I'm saying? How would he feel about that? Like, you know what I'm saying? How will his body acclimate to making 154 on the nose? You know what I'm saying? So, I like the fight, bro, and I respect Virgil Ortiz, bro. He ain't trying to duck no smoke, bro. I don't know what happened with him and Boots when that was offered. I can't remember. But as far as, like, for the most part, he takes the hard fights. You know what I'm saying? He was willing to fight Stanionis. You know what I'm saying? That's a dangerous fight. I still want to see that fight. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Virgil, bro. I'm pulling for Virgil to win that fight, but it's a tough one for him, bro. It's a tough one. You know what I'm saying? D Young said it's the right time for Virgil. To be honest, Virgil moved at a lot faster than Boots. That's really the fight for Boots versus Virgil. Yeah, no, absolutely. I still want to see Boots versus Stanionis, Boots versus Virgil. Those are great fights, bro. If they in and around the same weight class and they got a name or they present something dangerous or something scientific to the table, I say line everybody up.
Line them all up. Line them all up. The tree needs to shake now. We're shaking the tree.
Yeah.
We're shaking the tree now. And we need to get what we deserve as fans. And we want the facts. We want Virgil Ortiz. Obviously, Bohachuk. You can't sleep on Bohachuk. He's a power puncher coming out of Ukraine. You understand? He's only got one loss. The knockout loss to Brandon Adams. Brandon Adams caught him with a lovely, I think it was a lovely left hook, check left hook, if I'm not mistaken. But that was a lovely shot from Brandon Adams. Brandon Adams now at middleweight, a big 160 pounder. It looks like a Baltimore Ravens fullback or something like that. It built like a chiseled little brick. Brandon Adams now, anyway. Yeah, so don't let that one loss fool you. Bohachuk's got a decent chin. He's got a ramrod jab. You know what I'm saying to you, that he's been working on in the gym. He's coming off a wonderful performance against Brian Mendoza. He broke his jaw. You know what I'm saying to you, broke Brian Mendoza's jaw. Even though Brian Mendoza, I think it was a quick, not a replacement. It was a replacement. He only took that fight about 2-3 weeks notice, if I'm not mistaken. Allegedly, if I'm not mistaken. But Brian Mendoza, he's the one that knocked out the now unified champion Sebastian Fundora. So, like I said, it all goes. It's funny how Lubin got knocked out by Fundora. Fundora got knocked out by Mendoza. Mendoza lost to Bohachuk, and then Lubin beat Jesus Ramos. Ramos, he beat somebody. He beat someone, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot who he beat. Man.
After shit. He just beat
I forgot who Jesus Ramos beat, man. He beat up Joey Spencer.
You say he beat up Joey Spencer?
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't seen him since.
Yeah, we ain't seen Joey Spencer since. But then after that, he lost to Lubin. That's what I'm saying. Lubin beat Jesus Ramos.
Right.
So man, all those guys are kind of mixing up at the 154 division. We got Madrimov in there now. I believe. Oh, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, we got Madrimov there, and Billy there.
No, and Billy's at 168.
I mean, he at 68. That's who I want to ask you about too. But where do Charles Conwell fight at?
He's at 154 as well. Yeah.
Charles Conwell. So listen,
I don't understand. They're leaving him. I don't understand what they do with Charles Conwell. What the hell are they signing him for? If they keep giving him these type of fights.
I don't think nobody want to fight him, bro, because he's an older dude that started a little late, but he's so seasoned. Like it's for some reason he was just marinating or something. That nigga dangerous, bro. So here's the thing. I really feel this is what I love about 154. 154 got the most killers, not just good fighters. They got good fighters and they got killers, and there's so many of them. If I duck Charles Conwell, I gotta run into a Fundora. If I duck Fundora, I gotta run into Tim Tszyu. If I duck Tim Tszyu, I gotta run into Lubin. If I duck Lubin, I gotta run into Ramos. I gotta run into Mendoza. These are all like ain't nobody to fight but the people to fight. So
this is shark infested waters. There's nowhere to go.
Yeah, it's nowhere to go. Everybody fighting each other. That's the best thing about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I seen that. I seen that too. Empty the clip. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, now Conwell is to me, and that's ain't that Bo Mac fighter?
Conwell.
Yeah, Conwell. Yeah, that's Bo Mac fighter. Bro, he coming out of a serious gym. You know what I'm saying? Omek. I don't believe that. Omek. You know what I'm saying?
Madrimov will beat Boots. Madrimov will beat Boots.
Nah, I don't see that happening, bro. I see Madrimov. This is what I see with Madrimov. I see Madrimov understanding that he can't get reckless with everybody. That's why, this is why I think the Crawford fight went the way it went. Now, here's the thing. He had Joel Diaz over there. Joel Diaz is showing this man film of Errol Spence running in on Crawford and Crawford being beautiful with his timing. You feel me? So since you're a diver, Madrimov, since you're a diver and you like to leap and take your feet off the ground when you're throwing them hooks, we need you to calm down on that. Don't do that so much because of who we got in front of us. So here's the thing. Crawford and Bomac was most likely in the gym training for a diver, like somebody that's coming in, you know what I'm saying, with his head down and, you know what I'm saying, whoop de whoop. I think that's what they trained for. When Madrimov didn't show them that, it confused them. He wasn't giving them what they thought he was going to bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what made the fight different. So listen, I don't think he's going to be diving in against Boots either. And if he do all that head faking and shaking the way he was doing against Crawford, Boots is ready for all of that, bro. He's very accurate. He gonna throw more punches. He gonna take more risks. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Madrimov can fuck with Boots, bro. Just to be honest with you, I don't see it, bro. I think Madrimov is a good fighter. I think Madrimov is a dangerous fighter. I think he's a strong fighter. But how much stronger than those other guys is he really at 54? Because he ain't really fought the top guys at 54 yet. He ain't. You understand what I'm saying? We don't know what he gonna look like against a Tim Tszyu, against a Fundora, against a Jamel Charlo. Like, I don't think he beats none of those guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he beats none of those guys.
He beats the shot. He beats the shot of Charlo. He fucking beats the shot of Boots. Fundora's a tough fight. Fundora's a very tough fight. That's a 50-50 fight. And then you got Mutazaliev. He's another IBF champion. He beats him up. He beats Mutazaliev.
Hold on. Before you go any further, I bet nobody goes undisputed at 54. I'm gonna tell you why. It's too many killers up there. And that last dude you just named, what's his name? How you say his name?
Mutazaliev.
I think he more dangerous than Madrimov. Bro, Madrimov, man, bro, listen, bro. I think
Madrimov was in there against Terence Crawford. Let me tell you, listen, when you got two counter punches in there, look, that's how it's gonna look, man. You got two elite counter punches. Listen, I was surprised how elite Madrimov was with his patience. He was a bit too over patient. You know what I'm saying? He was a bit too over patient. He did. You know what I'm saying? He was the rabbit with the gun and he didn't lay it off. You know what I'm saying to you? When he was supposed to lay it off. Terence Crawford was elite with his movement. When I say movement, his footwork wasn't too bad when it came to offsetting Madrimov's tempo or his timing. Madrimov was fainting out the joint, fainting, but he couldn't set nothing up with the feints. He wasn't building anything up off of the feints. And he wasn't really using any type of jab also. For some reason, he knew what was behind the front door. If he knocked, you know what I'm saying to you?
Right.
And he didn't go to Crawford's body whatsoever, in my opinion.
Hold on. I hear you. Keep talking.
Yeah, man. Boots don't have the patience for Madrimov. And we don't know if Boots' power will carry to 154. All-Mec Original says that. Yeah, man. We don't know. We don't know if his power will carry up either. He's been punching these little 140 pounders. Even though he did knock out Roma Villa, that was an impressive win. You know what I'm saying to you? He did knock out Avanesian, Terence Crawford, common opponent with Terence Crawford in quicker fashion.
I hear you. My bad. Y'all know my shit bootleg over here.
Nah, man. It's cool, man. You gotta hang up the greatness, man.
Absolutely, man. We gotta pay homage, man. Okay, so look. No, go ahead.
And like I was saying, man, Boots, I don't think he has the IQ or the education of a Madrimov. Because I don't think Boots will go 12 rounds with Bud Crawford. I think Bud Crawford knock out Boots in this. Madrimov, he's got his decent, sturdy chin. He's very, very intelligent. He's way more patient than I thought he would be.
Right.
So he knows, like you said, he's not willing to take certain risks because he knows how dangerous Terence Crawford is. When you're fighting a puncher, an elite power puncher that's moving up in weight, you're not gonna. You have to take the precise risks. You're not just gonna roll the dice without even fucking looking. You already just roll the dice. You know what I'm saying to you? You need to just know when to take the risk and when to be an opportunist. But maybe Madrimov, he didn't really, the opportunity went by as they came. He was peppering Terence Crawford with those elite right hands and a couple left hooks.
But look, we also gotta remember, bro. We also gotta remember that Madrimal fought a 36, almost 37-year-old Crawford. We gotta remember that. We gotta remember that. That part is
Exactly.
important. We're not talking about a Crawford that's not as good as he used to be. We talking about a Crawford that's in there taking his time now. He's taking his time now. You know what I'm saying? Just as skilled, just may not be as elusive as he used to be. So we did see that kind of Crawford against a Madrimal. But Omek said Boots don't have the patience for Madrimal, and we don't know if Boots' power would carry to 54. Here's the thing. I wanted to get to that. D Young, what's up, baby? I see you. Give me 1 second.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is how I feel about that, bro. I feel like even if Boots' knockout power ain't there at 54, them body shots, that body work that he works, how he break ribs and he break bones, that's enough power. I might not be able to knock you out, but I will crumble you. You will crumble. Your bones might be a little bit harder than these other guys, but I still can get in there and be super effective and make sure that I stay away from your power if I understand that I can't tolerate your power like I can David Avenese. If I understand I can't tolerate that power, I'm going to figure out a way to stay away from you and really like rack up points on you. That's what I feel like Boots and Bozy is going to come up in the gym with. If he's as strong as we think, if Madrimal is as strong as we think he is, we need to come up with a mid-range plan. We need to come up with an outside plan. We need to figure out how to work in the middle and get away from that bullshit that he gonna come because he's sneaky. I think that's the best attribute that Madrimal got. He's very sneaky. When Bud came in a couple times, I seen him just slightly raise up his left hand and pop him with a jab and made Bud kind of pull back a little bit. Bud try to come back in there. Madrimal will catch him with a quick little sneaky right and make Bud bag up just a little bit and think twice. So he is.
He made Buck Crawford shaking there, man. Buck Crawford was shaking in there.
Yeah. No, he had to think. You know what I'm saying? So I don't agree with Boots not being strong enough to fight a Madrimal at 54. I don't believe that because I think Boots can punish him. If he don't stop him, he can punish him. You know what I'm saying? I really believe that.
Punish him? No. He ain't punishing those type of fights.
I think he can
punish a Lubin. He might be able to go punish a
definitely.
He might be able to go punish a Virgil or something.
Hold on. You remember? And I got you, D Young. I promise.
No. You good. Go ahead.
When I seen Crawford get successful with some of the shit that he was successful with, it was creative shit. Like that little hook uppercut that he caught Madrimal with. That's the creative shit. That's what Madrimal will have problems with all day long. Boots is hands down the most creative fighter in the game right now. Right now, as far as creativity in that ring, the shit, the angles that he gonna punch you from, bro. I just think he's gonna be too much of a puzzle.
He ain't more creative anyway, man.
Well, to back.
I feel you. That I respect that. D Young,
what's good, man? First off,
where you hitting us from, bro? Pause. Where you coming from? Pause.
I'm up here in Syracuse, New York, man. But I'm from your region, man. I know you heard of Lake Charles, Louisiana, man. That's where I'm from. You know what I mean?
The Festival City. Is we talking about? Come on, bro.
What's good?
Bro. Come on, man. And then you're in Syracuse. Who out there? Syracuse. Stove Guard Cooks is from out there. That's the only person I know from Syracuse.
Yeah. You know they from Buffalo, by Buffalo, but you know we ain't too far from there. You know what I mean? So
right.
But yeah, just to back up what you were saying about Boots, I think his power definitely gonna carry up to 54 because he's a big welterweight. You know what I mean? So he definitely gonna have a lot of his tests at 54. I don't know if he's gonna necessarily punish Madrimal, but we got to see because Madrimal has good footwork. I don't know if anybody at 54 has the footwork like this guy. I mean, this guy is very athletic for what he did. And he made Bud think in there, but when I rewatched the fight, I rescored it 10-2, 9-3. I don't think it was as close as everybody made it. And it seemed like the judges was just scoring that shit off his feints, off his movements and whatnot, because he only caught Bud with those right hands. And every time he caught Bud with those right hands, Bud came back with a combo of 2 or 3 punches. You know what I mean?
Right.
But he's a problem for anybody at 54. Anybody at 54 is gonna have a problem with this guy, man. He can punch, and he's very crafty. And the thing that I give Bud a lot of credit for, man, is that he took his jab away. That's why Bud never went to orthodox. If Bud would have went to orthodox, he would have been able to open him up, but he also would have been susceptible to get opened up with a fucking right hand. Madrimov has this. This shit is so ugly, and I've never seen it before. It's like a jump in jab. He gonna keep doing it until he see you keep biting for it. Then he gonna fake. It's kind of like how Mandana used to do that ugly ass overhand right to the body, but it's more crispier. And so if he would have did that, he'd have caught Bud with a hell of a punch. But nonetheless, though, man, that guy is a tough cookie. And like I say, he gonna give anybody else problems. But as far as Boots, though, man, and I know we want Boots Crawford, but at the end of the day, man, he want to collect his belts, and I think he just needs to take one task at a time, man. Collect belts, get undisputed, and that way, hey, we know you the real deal, man, because you still got Brian Norman down there. We can't sleep on this guy. Good footwork, good feet, good power, good speed, good defense, regardless if he get hit. He got a chin, you know what I mean? So, yeah, Boots still got a lot of work to do down where he at, and then when he come up, we'll just start analyzing him off that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm in total compliance with that as well. Know what I mean? But it's just for me, bro. It's like I like Madrimov. The craziest thing about Madrimov is if anybody was watching Madrimov for the first time against Bud, I think that they're mistaken, because the Madrimov that we saw against Bud ain't the Madrimov that we actually know. Like I say, he's more active in his other fights than he was with Bud. Just go back and watch a full Madrimov fight against anybody but Bud. You'll see how much more willing to engage he is, how sneaky he is, how fast and crafty he is. He the truth. I like Madrimov. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he run through 54 like that, though. Know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we love the love, man. We appreciate the love, man, for real. Just seeing that with both Davids moving up. Yeah, and you're right. It's a big difference, bro. I think David Benavidez had a better performance than David Morrell for his 75 debut. Know what I'm saying? Against a harder opponent, against a tougher opponent that wasn't trying to fold or lay down. Know what I'm saying? And that had the opportunity to really like inflict serious damage on David Benavidez. But even when David Benavidez got tired and he looked like he might have been rocked a little bit, he still got out there and fought. Like he fought. Like David Benavidez never stopped fighting in that fight. No matter how tired he got, no matter how much he got punched on, he continued to fight. And he won that fight handily. You know what I'm saying? I think David Morrell struggled a little bit more than Benavidez did, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you could say that. But he was in there against, I would like to say, Hot Rod at this point in their career, in their both careers, Hot Rod's a bit better than, in my opinion, he's a bit better than Gosvick. He had a bit of a harder challenge, in my opinion, but like you said, we did see some flaws.
Wait a minute, bro. You think that
hold on, man. Right now, if Gosvick and Hot Rod fought each other right now, that's a 50-50 fight. What are you talking about?
I don't say that because I think, in my opinion, I think Vosnik too strong for I think he too strong and too tough for Hot Rod. Hot Rod tough and he a good counter puncher. I seen him really like boxing Morrell and gave Morrell. He got Morrell frustrated. See, Morrell ain't got no jab. He not really a boxer. He just a showman. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are your plans if this doesn't work? You feel me? Like what are your plans, Morrell, if this part doesn't work?
He didn't make no type of adjustments.
Yeah, you feel me? You gotta listen to Ronnie. Ronnie know what he's talking about in the corner. Stop being, bullheaded and stubborn, and listen to your trainer, bro. He there for a reason. He not just there to get you in shape. He there to guide you through. He's your GPS system. He's gonna map you to a win. You feel me? Yeah. So you gotta respect your trainer's position, bro. You feel me? So that part right there alone gets Morrell beat in the future. That part right there alone, not being coachable almost, being frustrated with a jab. You at 75 now. There's some jabbers up there. You got B-Ball. He might be the best jabber at 75. You know what I'm saying? So you got people, you got to start listening and you got things to work on. So I think that Benavidez went out there and he fought a good fight against Vosnik. And I think Morrell went out there and fought a Morrell fight with Hot Rod. And a Morrell fight against a Hot Rod is not the way to go. It's not, because you can't showboat and shine like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Yeah. You got to start figuring some more shit out.
Yeah, Hot Rod had that herky jerkiness, kind of like Madrimov. You know what I mean? Yeah, right, you know, right, and it wasn't an easy out, man. I like Morrell, man. You know, I like the pace that they trying to move him at, like you said, at 75. And you know, if he can get a fight like Anthony Yard or Lyndon Arthur, that'll be good for him as well.
Oh, absolutely. Bro, Anthony Yard is my favorite British fighter, and creeping up in the shadows is Ben Whitaker. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, special.
I just ain't seen Ben Whitaker really out there yet. As far as like, you know, we gotta.
Don't worry. He'll be putting the right matchup soon, man.
Hey, one thing about my nigga Timboski, man, that boy gonna hold it down for his countrymen, bro. And
let me build my fight. Let me build my fight, man. Let me build my fight.
Yeah, this man terrorizes American platforms, bro, and I just sit back, watch and laugh, cause I know him. You know what I'm saying? I know what he gonna do, and I respect him because, like I said, we supposed to do that for our fighters, and we don't do that.
Not at all.
This nigga crazy enough to think that Conor Ben gonna beat Boots. That's support.
Yeah, I know Butch, man. Butch crazy, man. But hey, I salute him though.
Hey, man. Someone's gonna do it, man. Someone's gonna do it, and I'm here to do it. You get me? I'm here to shove my English, UK, African fighters in the mix. You understand? Right, Martin Bakoli, he put that Jared Anderson hype train for a second. You know what I'm saying to you?
Right on. Y'all tell me what y'all thoughts on Bakoli, man, with Jared Anderson. What y'all thought about that shit, man?
Oh, I think to be honest with you, bro, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I think if Jared Anderson didn't stand in front of Bakoli, he could have outpointed him.
No.
Why not? His biggest problem, it was two problems that Jared had with himself in that fight. He didn't listen to Sugar Hill.
One of them.
And he stood in front of Bakoli as if he just wanted to get his lick back all night. He wanted to get in a fight. He got into a fight with Bakoli. Them was his two biggest problems with himself. His biggest problem was Bakoli.
Facts. And I had went watched the Michael Hunter fight, and I think the reason Michael Hunter beat him, I think he had broke his hand in the fight. His arm. Yeah, it was his arm. Yeah, it was his arm. Yeah. So yeah, man, he a problem. He kind of like a faster version of Zhang, man. He a problem. Yeah. He definitely a problem. Yeah, I heard all those sparring stories too.
I'm telling you, the spot with Alexander Usyk, Dubois, you understand, Fury, we put them all in the bag. We put them all in the suitcase. We don't have going in the suitcase.
Yeah, they try to keep them
uppercuts, left hook. You know, my left hook is dangerous. Trust me.
Yeah.
Hey, Bakoli, there was no way, Bang. There was no way Jared Anderson was winning that fight, fighting off the back foot, fighting laterally. He was closing all lanes, closing all pipe lanes. Pause.
Okay, so look, check this out. But check this out, Butch. What I noticed in like the first round, second round, maybe.
Go drop to the first round.
No. Just hear me out. It was because fighters can go out there and lose, but we can't never take away their moments and see what they did good. Because if I'm training a fighter and we watching tape, I don't want to see what he's terrible at. I want to see what he's great at. We got to be able to take something away from him, one of his superpowers. So we, you know what I'm saying? So we can't take away the moments in a fight. You know what I'm saying? So what I believe with Jared Anderson, I saw him somewhere early in the fight, first or second round. I seen him like skip to the right hand to the right side, like on some Lomachenko shit. You know what I'm saying? And and was successful with it for that little series right there. So that's something that he does good as a heavyweight. He fights like a little guy, but he also needs to kind of try to start balancing that shit out. Fighting like a little guy and actually like behaving like a heavyweight in there. That's the advantage that you will have over most of your opponents in that weight class, being able to move like you're a small guy. But at the same time, you got to be able to balance that with a heavyweight style. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, now I think if Jared Anderson box, use angles and move out instead of leaning his head back, keep his hands up, stop damn near looking like Ryan Garcia and Jose Valenzuela when they throw a strong punch, how they drop their opposite glove. You know what I'm saying? Just tighten up on your
jump in the
telephone. Hey, bang. We call that admiring your work too much.
And that's it, bro. When we watched that fight, I say, bro, stop posing. You a miss and keep the punch out there. Stop posing and admiring your work, bro. Fall back, like pull that shit back and get back on your shit. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm the coach from the couch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. But yeah, I think Jared gonna be back, man. He, like you say, he gotta listen to Sugar Hill. I mean, and I always was saying, I like Derry Riley, man. Good coach, good guy, but he definitely needed a little bit more advancement. That's why he brought Bernie in the camp. But go and get Sugar Hill is the best thing for him. And he just gotta keep his mind just on the prize. Stop talking back. Just listen and just learn, man, and just stay out of trouble. Keep all that outside stuff out of your rear view, man, and just focus on boxing, man. Really. Absolutely. And I think this, if this don't show him a lesson, then he'll never be right. He'll never be right if this don't show him anything.
Right. If he go out there in his next fight and make the same mistakes, you know what I'm saying? I think, yeah, he gonna have to start reconsidering some things. And that's the thing. This is what I'm a big believer in. My bad, Butch. This is what I'm a big believer in. I'm a big believer in a lot of these young fighters that ain't really leveled up yet. You know what I'm saying? That ain't really him yet. I think it's good for them to have hard fights in the beginning instead of like getting on this hype train and then you on top of the world and your first loss is a devastating loss. Now everybody coming out the woodwork saying that you always been a hype job. You know what I'm saying? I think because when they take those late losses, they ready to retire. It hurt them too bad. So I think they should take their losses early. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, for shit show. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Omac say, and I got everybody in the chat. My bad, y'all. We running it, man. My bad. They say, Benavidez and B-Ball. Who y'all got?
Bevo.
I go back to the BF by destruction.
No. Benavidez.
Yeah, Benavidez.
Oh, Benavidez. Oh, Bevo, man. By Bevo by technology school beating.
Right.
Run rings around Benavidez, but all these stupid ass sparring stories. Oh, this ain't sparring, man. It's underneath bright lights. This is on the pro rank. You know what I'm saying? This is real shit. You're in the trenches when you're in the ring.
So do you even seeing it being a good fight? Not a good fight.
I see it being a good fight for a little while. I see it being a good fight for a little while. But Bevo, I believe, will make the adjustments. The defensive capabilities of Bevo is just too much for Benavidez. Benavidez doesn't have the footwork to fuck with Bevo. He doesn't have the mindset to fuck with Bevo. He doesn't have the defensive intelligence to fuck with Bevo. He might have the offensive arsenal with them fast hands, yeah, but that'll cause Bevo some trouble. But that's nothing he hasn't ever seen before. You know what I'm saying to you? Benavidez is the bigger guy, but look what he looked like. Bevo is going to be coming in elite shape. You know what I'm saying to you? Elite shape. He doesn't get tired. You know what I'm saying to you? Unless Benavidez goes to his body, which I've seen Bevo I've seen him susceptible to some body shots. He got hurt to the body by, I think it was Leonard Arthur, or was it Joe Smith? I think it was Leonard Arthur that hurt him to the body, but I've seen him have some problems defending the body, but I don't think David Benavidez is going to want any of that Bevo smoke. I don't see him sitting around for almost a whole year waiting around for the winner of that fight. So it'll be an interesting fight, though. I would want to see that just so he can whoop on Benavidez as well.
Oh my
Mhm.
God, what you think? What you think, Dion?
I got Beaver winning a UD. I think Benavidez his footwork is gonna be the problem for me against Bivol. I think Bivol gonna use a lot of angles on him, but nonetheless though I think Benavidez is a good fighter. I don't think he could beat those guys. And like I saw him against Bosnick and those punches he was hitting Bosnick, and we gotta remember, man, Bosnick was coming off a 2-year layoff, man, and like I thought he was gonna get him out of there, but it just show you that when you come up to these weight with these bigger guys, man, those shit you was knocking those super middleweights out with, or should I say some of those middleweights out with, it ain't gonna work for these biggest guys, man. But I fuck with Benavidez. I don't think he beats Bivol or Berterviev, honestly.
What about Anthony Yard?
He could get Anthony Yard. I think he could get Anthony Yard, but it'll be a good fight. It'll be a good fight for sure. That's 50-50.
Yeah, he'll have to get Anthony Yard in the later rounds because he will slow down.
Yeah,
Anthony Yard will
absolutely.
slow down.
Yeah,
No,
absolutely.
and then to be honest, um, I don't believe everybody at light heavyweight is as as solid and as sizey as Vosnick is. Everybody ain't that big at 75. Everybody ain't his size at 75. You understand what I'm saying? So that play a big part in it too. We got to think about that part too. He's bigger than Better Beef as far as size. I'm talking about Benavidez right now. He's bigger than Better Beef and B-Ball. Who taller out of Better Beef and B-Ball? Who the bigger man in that?
Bivol,
Bivol, yeah, Bivol.
Bivol taller, but
Okay,
Better
so
B's more bigger
So
in
so
stature.
so B-Ball, right. So B-Ball is bigger than Better Beef, and Benavidez is bigger than B-Ball. Now size don't matter. Size don't matter. We get it, Paul. Size don't matter. We get that part. But if we're gonna talk about the way that guys are bigger at 75 than they were at 68, we also got to keep into consideration that Bosnick was one of the giants. Know what I'm saying? He's one of the giants. So I don't know, man. I think who knows? Maybe Benavidez's hand speed could be a problem to those dudes. If not as far as power wise, we'll take the power out of it, but just his hand speed. Know what I'm saying? You muted, Tim. I can't hear you, Tim. You was talking, Tim? Butch.
Yeah. No, I was muted.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was trying. Yeah. So, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think, look, karate body say Benavidez isn't putting people on ice. He uses an acclamation of punches to beat smaller guys. He's not getting away with that at 75. I mean, hey,
I agree with that.
Yeah,
hey, y'all might knock him down. Hey, you know what I'm saying? See, that's the thing, bro. This is what I love about this shit, bro. This is why we have the fights, and this is why we watch the fights. You know what I'm saying? Because we just don't know. Like nobody's 100% in compliance with the world until the end results come out. You know what I'm saying? Like this is why I love it. You know what I mean? Because we don't know, man. But what I can say, these are all good fights on paper. Look how many people at 75. You know what I'm saying?
Now the divisions rumbling now. You got David Moreau up in there. You got David Benavidez up in there now. You get what I'm saying? So now we're gonna unlock certain facts that we wanted to see. You got Buatsi. Don't forget about Buatsi.
Can't forget about
Buatsi, yeah.
I still want to see Buatsi.
And yeah, you can say he did duck Bevo. Yeah, he did duck Bevo because he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready at that time.
Yeah, and that's when B-Ball had to go fight don't tell me. The cowboy from Mexico.
Zerto.
When he fought Zerto because the Buatsi fight fell through. But I still want to. I think on paper, my favorite matchup for Buatsi is Anthony Yard. On paper, as far as matchup wise, I like that fight.
That's a mad fact. That's a mad fireworks in that fight.
Hey, yeah, for sure. Hey, man, everything boxing, man. All love and support, my guy. You know what I'm saying? This one of the first dudes with a jumping channel that reached out to me, man. You know what I'm saying? That didn't know me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's all love and respect, my guy. I'm definitely tuned in to your shit too. You know what I'm saying? The shit show. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah, I think on paper, bro, Buatsi and Anthony Yard is one of my favorite fights at 75, bro. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? And I agree with you, old man. It's a great time to be a boxing fan right now
Yeah,
because
right now.
each division got good working. Each division, bro, from the small fries to the Big Macs. You know what I'm saying? Bro, from the small fries to the Big Macs. You know what I'm saying? So, hey
Yeah,
man,
man,
I'm loving it
we wanna
right now.
see these we wanna see these fighters active, man. We wanna see these fighters, you know what I'm saying to you. We wanna you saw Shakur Stevenson. You see how you said the turkey? It looks like it's hard to say no to the turkey. You saw
Right.
the interaction that he had with Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm
Right.
saying to you?
Yeah, he was real firm with it, man. He said, "Hey, I need to know now. Like, what we doing? I need to know now." Like, he putting these fights together. Shout out to Turki Al-Alshikh, man. Like, he definitely making these guys and Xing out these promoters and actually bringing these fighters together and like, hey, look, y'all want to fight? We gonna make these fights happen, man. So I'm definitely glad about this, and he doing the same thing in the UFC as well. So it's
Right.
yeah,
Right. Right.
And
Hey,
there's no,
hey,
yeah,
there's no,
look.
and there's no, there's for and in this Turkey rehab season business, there's no easy fights. When I say easy
no,
fights, everyone's getting put to the test. It's either sink or you're gonna swim. You understand? He's putting you
yes.
to the test, or you're gonna walk the plank. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey,
Bro,
hey,
bro, I ain't
hey,
gonna lie.
my
I ain't
bad.
gonna lie. I thought my bad, Dre. I thought that Andy Cruz had once I seen that Riyadh season final card because they made some changes to it. Once I seen that card, bro, I say, man, Andy Cruz got the easiest fight on the map on the flyer. Shit,
Shit. Hey,
shit.
bang! I knew that shit wasn't gonna be easy, and I said, dude, for Devin Haney, man, I was like, oh, this dude got some experience.
Right,
36
right,
and
right,
one,
right,
like
right.
hell yeah,
Yeah, but see, the way I looked at it was like, man, Terrence Crawford got a fight on his hands. He got a real fight on his hands. I think Andy Ruiz got a real fight on his hands because him being gone for too long. I think Valenzuela. I don't even think he's finna win. You feel me? I think he got the right style, but can he keep up that style for 12 rounds? You know what I'm saying? Uh, 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 bro, I think everybody, Big Baby Anderson, he one of my favorite heavyweights, but I don't think he can beat Bacoli. You know what I'm saying? I'm torn. You know what I'm saying? I'm voting for this person, but I'm calling for this person to win. You feel me? Like so, but when it came to the Andy Ruiz versus his opponent, I was like, okay, the last dude Devin Haney knocked out, he rangy, whoopty whoop, whoopty whoop. But I just see Andy Cruz being way too like levels above him in skills. And Andy Cruz had to go out there and figure something out. He had to figure it out. He got the stoppage,
And he
but he
was
had to
hurt,
figure it
and
out.
he got rocked. He got rocked in that fight.
And
He
he
got
got
rocked
rocked a few
twice.
times. Oh man, we love the love, baby. Zapata versus Shakur. How that go?
I got core.
Obviously,
I
yeah,
got core.
it's safe to say that you have to go with Shakur. You don't have to, but the optimal choice is Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying to you? He's like I said, man. He's got the elite IQ. He's got the pedigree. We already know this. Um, I think he's got the footwork, the reflexes, the anticipation, the defensive tendencies. It all in favor of Shakur. He's a better athlete. It's all in favor of Shakur Stevenson.
Right.
Zepeda, on the other hand, he's got the power. He's got the punches in bunches. This guy's throwing over 1,000 punches in a fight. That's 100 punches plus per round. You know what I'm saying to you? He does have an accumulation. He's like if you want to say a smaller Benavidez, then you can say he's a smaller Benavidez. He's seek and
Hmm.
destroy. You know what I'm saying to you? He's got a decent jab. He's fairly a calm, good counter puncher when he wants to be. You know what I'm saying to you? I wouldn't say he's just a all around straight Mexican type of guy. He can break rhythm very, very well when he wants to. He understands distance, you know what I'm saying to you, because he can cut off the ring at an elite level, you know what I'm saying to you. So that's what's gonna be the downfall for Shakur Stevenson. If Zepeda can get to him and cut off the ring and attack Shakur Stevenson's body, because we all know if you watch Shakur Stevenson's fights along his career, he doesn't like the body shots. You understand? He's been hurt to the body by smaller guys. You understand? And we've seen Zepeda
Facts.
dig and destroy guys downstairs. You know what I'm saying? To pause.
Right,
But
right.
like I said,
But to counter you though, Butch, like on all you said was very accurate. I just think that even though even though a lot of people say Shakur don't really hit hard, I think he could lure Zepeda into a shot that he don't see and possibly drop him. Maybe not stop him, but I definitely feel like he could drop Zepeda about 2 times. So I'm gonna go with Shakur just with from his IQ, defense, distance. And his overall boxing ability. I think he's just a better overall fighter than Zepeda. But make no mistake, Zepeda is a problem for anybody.
Absolutely. It's if I'm not mistaken, Zepeda might be like a little bit bigger than Shakur, right?
yeah, he's big
Yes,
as Shakur.
yes. Zepeda's a natural 135,
Yeah.
I believe.
And he can fight 140 if you really wanted to.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
like
yeah.
they say, you got a fucking basketball head. You gonna be hard to miss. He gonna be hard to miss, bro. That boy got a back. That boy, man, Shakur gonna go. Here's the thing.
And they're both southpaw. So
Right. So
Yes.
I think Shakur goes out there and he gets hit with something. I think he get hit with something stupid at least once. At least once. I think he get hit with something stupid. I see at least 2 interesting rounds in that fight. But I think Shakur gonna dog walk him. I think Shakur gonna dog walk him, bro. Because I like Zepeda, bro. Zepeda is a formidable opponent. That boy's a contender. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. I'm not. For me to pick Shakur in this fight to win the way that that I feel like he can win, it's not taking nothing from Zepeda. I just think that the separation in levels is
the skill gap.
Yeah,
Skill gap, yes, sir. And
amazing.
you know what? Hey, Bang, he could probably go out there and make Zepeda just look real crazy, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's just certain fighters just have those niche to where, he's a good fighter, but he might make him look crazy in that bitch, though, man. You know what I mean? You just never know. But I definitely want to see that shit, though, for real.
Nah, for real. Eric Harris, my guy. Look at Butch. About Boston, Boston.
What's his name? Janai Boston.
Yeah,
I don't know who that is.
I never heard of him.
No,
I gotta do my homework. He must be from somewhere.
Yeah, give me some homework to do, man.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta check him out. Karate Body say, I don't know how good Shakur's chin is. Either I think he wins, but I definitely would like to see him. I would like to see some adversity. Hey, man, I ain't mad at that either. We got to figure it all out. But, like, if we dealing with somebody who's supposed to be in wars and don't get into wars because they're good enough not to get into wars, know what I'm saying? I think that speaks volumes because here's the thing. A lot of people sitting on him for the Andy Cruz fight. I mean, not the Andy Cruz fight, the De Los Santos fight. But De Los Santos didn't do what he was supposed to do either. If Shakur was running as much as they say he was, how come he didn't cut the ring off? How come he didn't? How come he wasn't engaging as much? Maybe Shakur, maybe he felt a little bit from Shakur that he didn't want to feel no more. We can call him pillow fisted all we want to, and we saw Shakur fighting with one hand that whole fight. We saw that.
Right.
We saw Shakur fighting with one hand the whole night. We saw that. So if Manny Pacquiao can tell the world that after he went out there and hit and threw a 50-punch combo at Floyd, that his rotator cuff was fucked up, if we can believe that, we can believe Shakur. And we can say, because he didn't show that. We saw Floyd go out there in the first Castaño fight and use one hand. We saw that. And Floyd said his rotator cuff was fucked up for that fight, and he ran it back, regardless if we think he won or lost. We saw him use one hand. You feel me? We saw Tank use one hand against Pitbull. You feel me? So these are obvious malfunctions with the body during the fight. We seeing it. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that if De Los Santos was as good as we want to believe that he is, he would have figured out a way to beat a one-handed runner.
Yep. And Bang and Butch, I think what I want to see De Los Santos back in the ring if I could get the matchup for this, I would want to see De Los Santos versus Tank, man. I think that would be a good fucking fight as well.
I want to
Yeah,
see De Los
they were
Santos
talking.
versus Andy Ruiz.
They were talking about De Los Santos come back to fight Frank Martin.
Oh, I think he gonna beat Frank Martin ass. And I love Frank Martin. I ain't got no problem with Frank. I just think De Los Santos possesses a skill that not as much. Not I'm not gonna compare him to Tank. I'm not gonna compare him to Tank, but I just feel like he's a southpaw, just like Frank. Southpaw, just like Tank. I think he's gonna beat him, man. He probably stop him just as well too.
Hey, look, I really think Frank Martin will stop De Los Santos.
Ooh, okay.
Because De Los Santos do pack a punch, and he is a more of a skillful fighter. Like his style is boxing. Like, you know what I mean? But we seen El Rayo drop him.
Yes, he did. We did.
You know
yes.
what I'm saying? Not saying that El Rayo ain't a Frank, like he ain't Frank Martin. I ain't saying it like that. We just understand that De Los Santos, he got a chin that can wiggle. He got a wiggly chin too. so if Frank Martin goes out there and fights his fight, and he's not scared of a De Los Santos like he kind of semi-showed fear towards a Tank. You know what I'm saying? If he can go out there and fight his fight, the Michelle Rivera, Frank Martin beats De Los Santos, in my opinion. The Michelle Rivera, Frank Martin beats De Los Santos, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
What you think, Butch?
Yeah, I believe that the Frank Martin that beat Rivera does beat Edwin De Los Santos. And De Los Santos coming from a layoff, and I think he had an elbow injury. The layoff, the inactivity, and the elbow injury that he sustained in that Shakur Stevenson fight, I believe will take a toll on the Frank Martin fight. I believe Frank Martin. I don't know who's stronger. You know, that's gonna be interesting. I don't know who packs a harder punch, because look at the win that he gained over El Rayo now. That win over El Rayo now, that's a nice that win adds on to De Los Santos's pedigree, because he beat a future champion. You know what I'm saying? I would even like to see that rematch against De Los Santos and El Rayo. Like I said, we don't know how mentally prepared De Los Santos is coming back from what occurred against Shakur Stevenson and the injury. But it'll be interesting to see. I believe Frank Martin, he's gained some experience from the tank loss.
Right.
And he's been in the gym training, you know, staying ready. You know what I'm saying to you? He's not going crazy off of his payday or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The case might be. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting bout. I have Frank Martin beating De Los Santos. I think.
All right.
It's hard to say. I don't know who's more athletic. That's a 50-50 fight.
I think De Los Santos might be a little bit more athletic than Frank. I think he might have a little bit better.
He might be quicker. He might be quicker. I think he's better counter puncher. Sorry, D Young. Better counter puncher. Better counter puncher, I believe also.
Yeah, that's a good fucking fight, man. I definitely got De Los Santos by stoppage or UD, but I could agree with you guys' assessment as well. So you just got to see it.
Right. Hey, look, Eric Harris. Okay, so look, he was telling you about who that dude is.
Yeah, Boston. I'm familiar. I'm not too familiar with. I've only seen him fight once. That's why I wasn't too familiar with that name. I recognize the name, but that didn't stack in my brain. I've only seen him fight once. It wasn't underneath the BAM undercard though. I only seen him fight once.
Right.
Okay. When I saw him though, when I did watch him fight, he didn't really stand out to me per se. That's why I didn't really remember him. But he's a solid talent though. I hear Eddie Hearn speaking highly of him.
Right. Hey man, shout out to Karate Body for the love, man. We love the love, man. Appreciate that, man. The cash apps is going, the donations is up, man. Hey man, we love the love, man. We love the love. Yeah, we did see what happened with Turkey's response to Canelo. You know what I'm saying? We did see that. You know what I'm saying? He put it up on Twitter. And we talked about it. He just said he not in the business of he not in the Canelo business no more. You know what I'm saying? Canelo don't want to do what Turkey want him to do. And yeah, I mean, Turkey in his feelings. You know what I'm saying? Turkey in his feelings. So he moving forward. You know what I mean?
Right. Hey, but hey, to speak on that though, Bang, hey, like how he sounding, man, like it's like man got power. He say he gonna make it bad for Canelo, bro. And like I say, man, Canelo numbers been dropping lately, so we gonna really see what's up, man. But I think as far as him not wanting to fight Crawford, I can't say that's a duck because I mean at the end of the day, man, you asking Bud to go up 2 weight classes to do that, nah. But he definitely ducked Benavidez for sure.
No,
I
that's a
will say
fact. That's
that.
a fact.
I will
I
say that.
I don't call him not wanting to fight Terence Crawford a duck because he never wanted to fight him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in that much. I'm not in much compliance with what like the moves that Canelo be making. I don't like his opponent selection, but I do respect him for saying, "What do I get out of fighting Terence Crawford?" Like I say, bro, that fight only means anything to Terence Crawford. As fans, we'll love to see the fight, but they so far apart, bro. Like I can't demand a Crawford versus Canelo over a Crawford versus Boots or a Crawford versus a Charlo with momentum under him. Not a Charlo coming off the couch. A Charlo with some momentum up under him. A Tim Tszyu, a Fundora. I would like to see like some real work at 54 before I see a Canelo fight, because Canelo not even giving the right 68 pounders a chance to get his belts. You feel me? So it's like, bro, like now, like, yeah, stay away from Crawford. You already pulling up 160 pounders to fight for an undisputed title at 68, and you just like you already out here moving sloppy. So now, no, I don't want to see a Terence Crawford fight. You know what I'm saying? Right. So yeah, I'm not mad at Canelo for that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not mad at Canelo for that. Appreciate you right about it.
Hey, and to piggyback off you, Bang, just by what you said about how Canelo pulled guys up, I just think, and I can't blame Charlo, which I never called Charlo a duck for not taking the Tim Tszyu fight. It's like it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. You know what I mean?
That fight was already negotiated. That fight was happening.
Exactly. Yeah. Anybody would have took that. Like, hey, I'm about to fight Canelo for this amount of money. Hell yeah, I'm gonna take that. It just kind of threw a monkey wrench in the plans of Crawford wanting to fight Charlo, which I think that would have been a hell of a super fight, especially after winning that against Earl Spence. You get the opportunity to go fight Jamel Charlo. That would have been huge, man. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And it's like
Charlo didn't want no smoke with Crawford, man. He didn't want that smoke. He said go fight. He said go fight that tall motherfucker. He said go fight that tall motherfucker.
I think Charlo will fight anybody, dog. It's been proven, bro. He could have fought Jared Hurd, but Jared lost. He lost to Rosario, and he stopped Rosario. He could have fought who was that? Tim Tszyu, but he got the Canelo call. I mean, we seen Maidana retire after the Brona fight, but he got 2 Floyd calls.
What's he doing now? So what's he doing now? Does he want that Tim Tszyu cool now, or what? Does he want that Tim Tszyu cool? Does he want that Tim Tszyu cool, or what's he doing now?
Oh, my bad. Say it one more time.
Does he want that Tim Tszyu cool, or what? What's going on now?
He'll take it, bro. We all know. But look. This is why I'm telling you, I don't show favoritism. I do believe that Charlo needs a tune-up before he get out there with any champion at 54, because all of them killing shit. All of them got pistols. They all bringing knives and bricks to gunfights. All of them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying none of them cheating, but I'm just saying I don't even think there's any tune-up. What tune-up is? Oh, there could be a couple tune-up. Lubin is a good tune-up, but not a tune-up like that.
Whoa, wait.
I don't know though, Bang. He already stopped him, Bang.
You said Lubin's a tune-up.
Right, but they never got a chance to fight. Lubin got caught in that fight early.
You said Lubin's a tune-up. Lubin is not a tune-up, man. No hell, that's a dangerous fact. That's a dangerous fact. He's even better now. He's in a better position than he was back then. He took his losses. They want to put him in another title eliminator. He doesn't deserve no title. He deserves a title shot. How many eliminators do you want to give this guy? He was an eliminated Fundora, eliminated against Rosario, eliminated against Jesus Ramos. How many eliminators? They want to put him in another eliminator against Tim Tszyu. How many eliminators do you want this guy to have?
Right. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe that Lubin is a contender. Like he's He fights at a championship caliber, bro. Know what I'm saying? I never seen him fold. Charlo, the only person to knock him out. Even the punishment that he took from Fundora, they had to stop the fight. You understand what I'm saying? Lubin is really him, bro. I fucks with Lubin, bro. But I think that with Lubin, I think Lubin is a better fight to come back to than directly a Tim Tszyu or Sebastian Fundora. Or even okay, so boom, we can say Mendoza, we can say Ramos. These are all tough fights because there's no easy fights at 54.
It's not. It's not, bang. And I think one guy you left off, man, who don't get a lot of credit, man, is my boy Charles Conwell, man. Hey, that boy, Charles Conwell, a dog, man. I just wish you could get him a shot, man. I wish you could get him a shot.
Dog work, bro. Olympian. You know what I'm saying? Like, say, man, hey, man, Charles Conwell is dangerous. And he got a mastermind in his corner with Bomac. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. It really ain't no tune-ups, but we gotta pick a top guy that might not be a Tim Tszyu or a Fundora, like with the dangers that they present. You feel me? So I don't want to see him go back to Tim Tszyu, come back directly to Tim Tszyu, but I need that fight because that's the only fight that I got emotionally attached to with like in the last like some years. You feel me? Because I started leaving my emotions out of these fights. But with that fight, when Tim Tszyu came on the scene and Charlo went undisputed, it was too many people saying that Tim Tszyu would stop Charlo, bro. And like they totally started disrespecting Charlo's body of work, bro. You feel me? Yeah. So I was just like, nah, bro, we got to make this fight happen. Then they called for the fight. The fight was being made, but Charlo got the Canelo fight. That's not a duck. I'm already undisputed at 54. Of course,
I'm not that. If you get a Canelo, forget Canelo, even if you get a phone call to fight a better fighter, a more accomplished or established fighter, you're not ducking. That doesn't make any sense.
Absolutely. I agree with Mel Robinson. I think the only like it's looking to line up to be that way because before Charlo, not before, but when Charlo was mandated to fight Madrimov, he had to drop that WBA belt, and he was the champion in recess. So Charlo and Bud would be the more realistic fight to make. You know what I mean? Because he in line for it.
But D, do you want that next? I mean, we always want to see the fight whenever we can get it. But if you're handling Charlo, do you want that fight next?
No.
Nah, if I'm his handler, absolutely not. No
way.
I can dig it. That's how I feel because he coming off the couch.
I wouldn't mind it. I'm happy with it.
Hey, the only thing I'm scared of is that when you go up and wait and you come back down, man. I don't want you to end up looking like Roy Jones, bro. I don't want that to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
And that's why I felt like I know he wasn't gonna stay at 68, but shit, I think you can go to 60. 60 wide open. 60 is wide open, yo.
Right.
He's not. Yeah, I don't even know what we're negotiating here. He's not come back to 154. He's come back to 160.
Nah, he said he coming back to 54.
Nah, he said he wanted smoke. He wanted the Terrence Crawford smoke. He wanted the Tim Tszyu smoke. That's what he said.
But Butch, the reason why he wants to come to 54 is because it's good money fights. There's really nobody at 60. You know what I mean?
No. The Danny Garcia or Lara. That's a money fight there.
Well, yeah, you're right. That is an in-house fight. You're right about that, bro.
The chance for him to make more legacy. The chance for him to make more legacy. The chance for him to have it. And if Danny Garcia win, because I would be thinking they would like Danny Garcia to win that fight. You understand? Because Danny Garcia is more known. You know what I'm saying? He's been on pay-per-view before. It will make more sense. But I don't know if Danny Garcia will fight Charlo. Obviously, for the right price, of course he will. For the right price.
Yeah. See,
and that's an interesting fight. That's an interesting fight. Also.
It is.
Hell yeah. And then we got to remember, bro, when we start, hey Bolo, you say Bud been too active for any Charlo. That's a fact. That's why I don't want to see it next. You know what I'm saying? But that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? What I can say about the game when we talk about Charlo, we can talk our shit about the Charlos, we can say this and say that, but this has been one of the biggest problems in boxing right now. The way that these fighters in the same weight class got these close friendships and they don't want to fight each other. That's what we don't like. We hate that part about the game. But what I can say about Charlo, when Charlo and Erislandy Lara was stable mates, they was both willing to fight Erislandy Lara. While they were gym mates, they were gym mates at the time, saying that they'll fight Lara if he was to beat Jared Hurd. You know what I'm saying? I remember that. I remember
Yeah,
that.
I remember that too.
Any and everybody. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I think for Charlo to fight Lara, that'll be big for boxing, bro. Because Lara ain't in that gym no more, but they grew up under Lara. Lara used to beat the niggas up in training, bro. Like in that gym, bro. They was both being trained by Ronnie Shields and Savannah. A lot of people on the panel don't know who Savannah is. Savannah is the trainer that Ronnie Shields come up under. That was his gym that Ronnie Shields was training Evander Holyfield out of. Savannah trained Evander Holyfield. When Ronnie Shields say he trained Sweet Pea Whitaker, he was under the tutelage of Savannah. You know what I'm saying? And the Savannah boxing gym, they all trained out here when Holyfield fought Mike Tyson, all that. So yeah, they both come from up under the same tutelage.
Hey, bang. That isn't that where O'Shaquie Foster trained out there too?
No, he trained in Houston, but he not out of that gym. He out of a gym called Main Street Gym. You know
I got you.
Yeah. He over there with like Austin Trout at Regis Prograis. He out of that gym. You know what I'm saying? That's a different gym. You know what I'm saying? That's a different gym. But yeah. Hey man, look. I love everybody. I appreciate y'all for pulling up, coming through. Hit that like button before y'all leave, man. I gotta get to my business, man. You know what I'm saying? Butch, man, you know what it is, bro. We love the love. I appreciate you, bro.
Hey,
my nigga,
make sure, man.
You know what I'm saying? You know
make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. This is one of the best on the planet. You understand? When it comes to talking this real boxing shit, OG Bang, you get me? You got OG D Young right there. You understand? He knows this shit. Very intelligent guys speaking the mind that the sport that we love. Speaking about the sport that we love. You know what I'm saying to you? No fickle fans, no fake shit. Make sure you come over. Come. You know what I'm saying? Just come inside, man. We got a nice little warm place for you to lay your head and listen to this real stuff. This is the real shit. You understand? Subscribe and support, man. This is hard, man. You understand? Like I said to Bang already, man. You get me? This is building steps, man. Rome wasn't built in a day. You know what I'm saying to you? We're growing, and we're growing like fungus. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be in your chest every day talking this shit, man. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. It's good seeing you, Butch. Hey, good meeting you for the first time, Bang. You gotta subscribe, my nigga. Hey, look, bro. From Syracuse to Lake Charles to the motherfucking H-Town, man. I appreciate y'all boys, man. Like, comment, and subscribe to my boy Bang, man. I'm out.
Yeah, salute the young man.
Salute to everybody, man. I appreciate the love. We love the love. The chats, the donations, the cash apps, everything, man. We're gonna get a little bit more active on this joint. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just bear with us, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing. Bang!